What's going on, guys? I'm here with Koty Angeloff. He top 32 today. What were you playing, sir?
Burning Abyss.
Burning Abyss. All right, man. Let's do this deck profile and see what's up.
Okay. For the monsters, 3 Graph.
3 Graph, all right.
3 Skarm.
3 Skarm.
And 3 Sir. I thought about putting this to 2 because if you open it, you're not going to really have enough. Like, you're not going to be able to get to the cards to the graveyard to use his effect well.
Right.
But I figured that the 1600, like, you had to play 3, and also that you run out of Burning Abyss targets, like, for, like, Skarm and Tour Guide out really fast. Next, play 3 Tour Guide because Tour Guide.
It's just that good, I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's the best card in the deck, really. But, like, Tour Guide and Mathematician, I feel like they're the best cards in the deck. People were playing 2 of this. I don't know why. I think I played Supply Squad.
Yeah.
So this card is amazing with the card. Like, if you play Supply Squad, you have to play 3 Mathematician because you want to open the combo. And for the last monster is 2 Ryza.
Just 2? Why not 3?
Only reason I played 2 Ryza is because I didn't want to see multiples in my opening hand, and thought about playing Nikaias, but again, don't want to see it in the opening hand. Well, more than one. So we try to make the deck as consistent as possible.
Yeah.
And I think we did that, except for a few cards. Well, mainly one, which I'll show.
Okay.
17 monsters. Wouldn't change the monster lineup or anything. Next, we have 4 spells, 3 Supply Squad. This is probably one of the most unfair cards in the game right now.
Right.
Because whenever you play it, you automatically get the one card that this is, and if they don't destroy it, then you just continue to get pluses.
Pluses all around, right? I got what you're saying.
Like, also it's good bait so that they don't hit the trap cards that you want to keep.
Has it ever been like not helpful at all, like a dead card at all in your, like, say for instance not having a Burning Abyss or anything, like, and it's just sitting on the field at all?
The only time that, like, I only drew this card like 5 times this weekend. That's it.
Okay.
Like, but the only time that it seemed to be dead is when I opened Sir and nothing else.
Okay.
Another reason why I wanted to cut down to Sir. And we felt like that we need a power play. So we played the 1 rank up instead of, like, BLS.
Okay.
Like, if we played BLS, then we would have to commit more cards like Failures to the main deck, which we didn't want to because it also adds to brick hands. And once again, wanted to make the deck as consistent as possible. But after playing, like, I saw this out every matchup. Like, I feel like this should be a Foolish because Foolish does something on its own. This does nothing except add to dead hands.
Basically, like, put one of your Burning Abyss in the graveyard, get the plus off of it. I got what you're saying.
Like, it's just for Dante whenever you have the Dante loop. Next is Traps. 3 Wind Blast because it's probably the best trap card in the game right now. Maybe besides Sanctum.
Definitely.
3 Karma Cut because this deals with cards like this is the best card in the mirror match because whenever they send, like, their Skarms and stuff to the grave and they summon another, you can just remove it and it acts like another Chain Disc but main deck. Also, it gets rid of, like, Window and stuff, and they don't get their fusion specs.
Okay.
Next, 3 Emptiness. We thought about playing only 2 because you don't want to see multiples. You'd rather see none than multiples.
So what made change your mind to go to 3 instead of 2?
Mainly because it's another real trap. Like, we felt like we needed more real traps in the deck than cards like Trap Stun and stuff like that.
Okay.
Emptiness, I felt, was really good this weekend as a 3 of. Next, 2 Breakthrough Skill. I feel like this was a very good card this weekend. I usually sided 1 out though, mainly because when I went second, I didn't want to see it, and when I opened it, I didn't want to see more than 2.
Gotcha.
But it's good game 1. Like, it replaces Veiler. Next, 2 Trap Stun, not 3.
All right.
Like, 2 Trap Stun was really good this weekend. Like, the reason why we didn't play 3 is because it's not a real trap and you didn't want to see 2 in your opening hand.
Makes sense.
Because if you did, like, you would lose. Like,
it'd be a dead card in the beginning of the game, right?
Next, 2 Mind Crush. We decided to main deck this because, like, this is how you win the Shaddoll matchup. Like if you open it and you call a fusion, then they can't do anything. Like that's the only way you lose to the deck. Like if they have fusion.
Why not? Why not 3? Like I've seen, a lot more other builds run 3. Did you just think that would be too much? That you didn't want to see it in the beginning of game or in game, or?
Well, 3 it seemed unnecessary because you don't want to open 2. You'd rather open none than 2 once again. But the reason why we main decked it is because no matter what you're playing, like you'll always know at least one card in their hand, and you can also play this card off a player because sometimes they like reveal things.
Yeah. Like
do signs to reveal like if they have a card in their hand or not. Next, Compulse, because Compulse is the best standalone trap in the game right now. Warning, I hated this card all weekend. I would honestly trade this out for a Torrential. Like every time I open this, I just wish it was something else. It was terrible this weekend.
Right.
I wouldn't play it.
Okay.
And next, our tech. We played main deck 2 Ceasefire.
Nice.
I won about 9 games this weekend because of this. This is probably one of the best traps in the deck. It makes Shaddell's miss timing. Also, in time, it's very good. I only went to time once, but it would have been good. Also, whenever like say they put like 3 or 4 monsters on board, that's 2,000 right there. Like it's quick. That's all for the traps.
Okay.
It was 19 traps. Next we'll go to the extra deck.
So why didn't you try to like the Burning Abyss trap card, the Traveler? Did you think that was just too much? What do you think about that? I mean, why didn't you try that out?
We actually tested it, but once again, you don't really want to open it. It makes your bad hands worse, but your good hands okay. Like some people are trying to compare it to Return, but it's nowhere near Return.
I got you.
Return just is game breaking. Also, you had to special element defense, which wasn't good.
Okay.
Next, extra deck. Play 1 Fortune Tune for time. It's good. Can't be targeted.
Right.
Saves itself.
Definitely.
Next, 2 Dante. Only 2 because we don't play BLS, so we don't really need the lights. Honestly, I only went to 2 of this one time all weekend. I barely went into Dante.
Okay.
Honestly.
Next,
Musa Rhythm, because I felt like we needed a standalone monster to just get over big things. At first we were playing Leviathan the Dragon, but it just didn't really
pan out.
It wasn't that great. Like we found this to be bigger. Like it's better because it gets big.
I got you.
It's considered like it's another Acid Golem pretty much. Next, Charge Levia. I convinced my friend to play this because, like, in the Shaddell matchup, this is a key card because you can activate this during damage step. It's treated as a giant hand, a lance, and a chalice all in one card.
It really is.
And it removes things, like, which is the best part about it. Very good card. Only went into it once, but when I did, I won.
Savage Crystal Ball.
Next, 2 Alucard. I made this, like, this was the card that I made the most.
The key card, basically, more than even Dante, you're saying?
Yeah. Like, I almost win to 2 of this every game, almost. Like, this card is very good. If it didn't recycle itself, I would play 3. Next, Giga Brilliant. We played this over Leviathan because of the turn 1 plays. Also, it gave us, like, it gave our field more attack so that we could go over problem cards. And it's good for whenever you open Tour Guide Supply Squad, so you can detach the graph that you bring out with Tour Guide and get the plus as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Next, 2 Nightmare Shark. A lot of people are playing 1, but with 1 you can't really just summon this, and if it gets dealt with, then you can't really cheese your way out of a game. Like, we play 2 because you can go into this early and them think that you don't play another, and they get a free 2,000 damage, and then they'll like play really bad and go and make their life below 2,000, and then when you summon the second one, they're like blown out, and they're surprised that you play it and think you're bad, and then they're bad. Next, Acid Golem. It also comes off with Nightmare Shark because you can use the effect and target the Acid Golem, and it can attack directly.
That is true.
Tell people that.
Which is really good. Next, 3 downer. 2 was not enough because I felt like you needed 3 downer because the Sir Dante loop, and you always wanted to overlay this over Dante, so like it doesn't get Wind Blast, Rise stuff like that compulse, and you can still get the Dante effect. 3 was good. Also, it's good in time and big and standalone with emptiness.
Right.
Last card was Pleiades because we play Astral Force.
Definitely.
Next side deck. We sided 2 DD Crow because we felt like we needed something for the mirror match when going second, and Max E just was not enough. So we felt like just removing their problems would be better. Also, you can hit a Shaddoll Fusion whenever the one that gets sent to the grave if you don't have Wind Blast or something, or Karma Cut. 2 Max E because I felt like I would see a lot of plants here. I saw none at all. Like, I was just prepared. It's better to have this on your side than not have it at all.
Did you actually use the Max E at anything of the matches that you played this weekend?
I actually sided this against Shadows when I went second, but just because it puts him in an awkward position.
Okay.
2 Mobius. This card was alright. I don't know. I'd honestly probably switch one out with a Vanity Fiend. I really miss Vanity Fiend. I feel like if I had Vanity Fiend in my top 32 match, I would have won instead of Mobius.
Alright.
Next, 2 Fossil Dino. But mainly because no one expects to see this card anymore, and it combos really well with Ceasefire because you still get the effect.
Let's see.
That's the monsters inside. 1 Dark Hole. Not Raigeki because I was afraid that in the mirror people are going to be side decking a Chama Trio, and Raigeki doesn't get rid of it. Rid of the Ojama tokens. 2 MST.
Okay.
Because you need spot removal for stuff like emptiness, and it's good in the mirror. Thought about playing Night Beam, but just because Night Beam's better in the Shaddoll matchup, and they can't chain.
Okay.
Next, 2 Geometry. This is a blowout in the mirror match. Only played 1 mirror, and whenever I sided it, like, they had the emptiness, so I really couldn't, like, it wasn't used that much, sadly. And 2 Chain Discs for the mirror for when you went first.
Okay.
That's the main deck. I would probably, the only thing I'd change would be the Astral Force and make it a Foolish. But besides that, maybe change the side deck up some. But besides that, the deck was very good and consistent.
Okay.
I really liked it.
Did you have any matches that seemed like, you know, were hard, if you know what I mean? Like, basically put you at the top of your game, if you know what I mean?
Well, the mirror match I played, the mirror match is not skillful at all. It's really just whoever draws more traps, which he drew more traps, so I lost. I played 2 Bujin, which they weren't too hard, but Kaiser Coliseum is still really good. Shaddolls I didn't really have that big of a problem with.
Okay.
Besides that, everything was fairly easy.
Okay. Well, we appreciate it, sir. This is Angeloff with Team TNLG. Congratulations making top 32 YCS Dallas. Will we see you probably in Anaheim?
Maybe. I don't know yet.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate it again, man. Thank you.